Good evening, everyone. Fellow classmates, otherwise known as the graduating class of 2013. Class of 2013. Man, you know, when I first heard that 2013 was the year we were going to graduate high school, I was in elementary school, and 2013 sounded a million years away. But that was back when Cynthia thought Lizzie McGuire was the best thing since sliced bread. I was sporting the bowl cut that screamed ladies man, and Linda was barely finishing up her first draft of her presidential acceptance speech. It was a different time. We were younger then. For us, 2013 was a million years away. It couldn't touch us. And then in the blink of an eye, we're looking back at it all, thinking just how quickly it passed us by. Look at us now. Life has turned us into amazing and ambitious young adults, ready and anxious to take on the world and leave our mark. Our parents can't believe how fast we've grown up. I know mine still can't. It's a thought that some of us can still scarcely grasp onto. I'm moving this back because I can't handle it. From here, a new chapter in our lives will begin. For some of us, that's college. For others, that's the military. For some, that's the job world. For some, that might mean starting off as a busboy in a restaurant, living off top ramen and tips, while he waits for the big break that'll finally kick off his acting career. I'm talking about absolutely no one in particular here. My point is, it's a brave new world out there, but we face it now unafraid, because we walk into it taking the lessons we've learned together, both inside the classrooms of our schools with the guidance of our amazing teachers, and outside in the world with our friends. That's the important part right there, friends. Walking out of here with friends, it means that what we face, we won't face it alone. We share memories that we've made in the past 4 years that we'll carry with us for the rest of our lives. Like our very first assembly, freshman year. We were the loudest class, and right at the start, we let everyone know that we weren't going to be a class that would be underestimated. That was the pace we set. Pep rallies, we were always hyped, always loud, and always ready to dominate the other classes. The student protest, and that's all I'm going to say about that because I'm sure by this point everyone is sick and tired of hearing about it. Having Mr. Roberts for economy and government, and realizing that having an ex-cop for a teacher is nothing like the movie Kindergarten Cop. As sophomores, we had adapted to the high school life. We found out that biology with Mr. Carey was actually really fun if you could get past all the corny jokes. We also found out that a whole year of high school math under our belts does not in fact make Algebra 2 any easier. Enter junior year. Finally, the fresh, sweet taste of upperclassmanism. Going to the homecoming dance, completely unaware of just how badly you were going to fall in love with your date by the end of the night. Starting off the year in Mr. Thompson's pre-calculus class and then ending it in Miss Wilming's class, both located in the same room, of course. Or even better, starting it sitting next to a complete stranger and then ending it with a friend for life. Or walking into Mr. Rono's class and finally understanding why students like him so much. The force is strong with Jedi Master Rono, for he balances history and humor like an art form. Much like Bill the Butcher and the alien from Predator, also something Star Wars reference. English with Miss Larson. And not knowing if today you're going to love her because of how warm-hearted and sweet she is in class, or hate her because her essay assignment kept you up until 2 in the morning because you really had no idea how to properly word together the reoccurring themes in Johnny Got His Gun because, like poor John, you too were beginning to lose your mind as your brain worked incessantly through the night. Again, I'm talking about no one in particular. Junior year was the year we made things happen. This was the year some of us were graced with the opportunity to see the world from the view of a stage. down at this place called Carnegie Hall in the heart of New York. This was also the year our school produced 2 wrestling state champions, something Sheridan hasn't been graced with in too long. Senior year was bittersweet. It came and went, too fast and too slow at the same time. In a flash of light, we experienced our last homecoming dance, our last homecoming game, our last basketball game, our last prom, our last choir concert, and our last musical. Moments that we wish we could hold on to forever, because we don't want it to end. I say bittersweet because the sheer panic and stress experienced near the end is something the majority of us won't miss. That's all over now. We made it. We walk out of here not as strangers occupying the same room, but as a family that has only grown over the years. Nothing can stop our ambition to leave our mark on the world as we left our mark on this school. Take a look around. Remember these faces. Remember these times. Because like a star dying in the blackness of space, you'll only experience these moments once, and then they're gone. Life is the greatest journey all of us will ever embark on. And it's a sin to squander it by letting it pass us by. Our journey has only just begun, fellow classmates. What we choose to do on our journey from here on out will come to define us. To the classes of 2014, 2015, and 2016, out there in the audience, I say to you only this: I challenge you to do better. I challenge you to make the brightness of your light far greater than ours when it's your turn to take this stage. And to seize every moment and take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself to you. Because as you are now, so once were we. And as we are now, so too will you be. I'll leave you all with a quote by the novelist Ayn Rand. It's a quote that I have applied into my life, as is the rest of our class. It's a quote that all of us should live our lives by. And as we step out into this vast new world, with this in our hearts, we ask the same of you. The question is not, who will let me? It is, who will stop me? Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2013!